Hi everyone, I'm Justin Sweetwood along with New Jersey Jackals player Ryan Fennell. Now Ryan, with 2/3 of the season done and about 33 games left, what's going to be a key for you to make a run to the postseason?
Winning these next few weeks is very important, especially when we play a few games against Rockland, who's currently in second place. Quebec, who's in first, they seem to be running away with it, so Boulders right now are our main competitor.
Now when you talk about making a run, has there been any players in the clubhouse that have stepped up?
From what I've seen the last 2 weeks, that's when I was signed here, I've seen the hitters as a whole actually step up, and the pennant I've seen has been outstanding. With some pretty good starts out of the starting pitchers too.
Yeah, you play a tough Rockland team today. What's the key against them?
Uh, they are very tough. I think the same thing we did yesterday. We got to get some hits, get some runs early, play solid defense, get a good start out of West today, and then hopefully we can just shut it down from there.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. I'm Justin Sweetwood along with Ryan Fennell. Let's send it back to the studio.
Hi, everybody. I'm Max Scherzer alongside New York Jackals second baseman Ryan Fennell. Nice to meet you, Ryan. All right.
Yankees fan? That's good.
Yep.
Me too.
All right. So, what does your team need to do to get to the playoffs this year?
We need to come in second place. Quebec's running away with first place, so that's kind of out of the question right now. So we got to beat Rockland out of the next few weeks and make something happen.
Okay. Thanks. Um, this is basically a building block for players to get to the major leagues. Are you taking a step forward, or are you satisfied here?
Oh, I'm not satisfied at all. Coming from the minor leagues, coming here, you always got to make sure you're going up the ladder. The major leagues is always the goal, and this is certainly just another stepping stone.
All right, last question. As you've heard, players have been involved in the biogenesis scandal so far with Jesus Montero, Alex Rodriguez, Nelson Cruz. What is your say about that?
I'm not for it. I would never really do it, but hey, that's their choice.
All right, thank you. My name is Max Scherzer alongside Ryan Fennell. Back to the studios.
Thank you very much. I am John Source. Joining with me is New Jersey Jackals pitcher Ryan Fennell. Ryan, tell me, how have you enjoyed your time here with the Jackals so far?
So far, I've had an absolute blast. The guys are great energy in the clubhouse, and when we come out here, everyone wants to win. It's very fun to be around.
As you mentioned, it was very fun. You also have spent some time in the Cincinnati Reds organization. Tell me, how has that prepared you to be? How has that experience professionally helped you out here in New Jersey?
Oh, I think it's great. I loved being at the Reds. I thought they treated me very fairly, along with everyone else. Competition was good, so I think it kind of helped me mature and come to this league where I'll be playing with the older guys.
That's a very good point. And also, I would imagine the ultimate goal is to get back to get to the major leagues. Do you feel that playing here with the Jackals can help you get back to that point?
Absolutely. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think that was a possibility.
Okay, that's excellent stuff. And did you have a favorite team or player growing up, and do you like emulate a certain player, and why is that?
I was a big Yankees fan growing up. My dad was the catcher with the Yankees for a bit, so I was grew up with them. I loved Andy Pettit, but I'm a right-handed pitcher, so I couldn't really emulate him too much. But I always liked watching him compete.
That's a good point. He is a very good pitcher, has some very good experience in the postseason. He's a good guy to watch. Ryan, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. And once again, I'm John Source. This is Jackals pitcher Ryan Fennell. And I'll send it back to the studio.
Hi, I'm Brian Goudsford, standing by Jackals pitcher Ryan Fennell. And Ryan, what has been your path to get to where you are right now?
I always pride myself on good work ethic. I'm always busting my butt, whether it be in season or off season. Always staying focused on the end goal, which is obviously make the major leagues.
And who or what was the biggest inspiration for you to become a baseball player?
Oh, definitely. It's always been my family, but definitely my dad. Knowing that when he played, my uncle played, my grandfather played, so it's been my family a long time. And I've always been around since I was a little kid.
And what's the scouting report on you as a pitcher?
I have no idea. I haven't read it. I try to stay away from that.
Well, your types of pitches. What do you feel your best pitches? Your repertoire on the mound.
I throw a fastball slider change. I think my best pitch is probably my fastball. Slider's a good out pitch, and my changeup I go to whenever I get in trouble.
And what have been some of the highlights of this season so far?
Definitely coming to the Jackals. I was with the Newark Bears before this, and since coming here, I feel right at home. The guys are great. I like being on a team that wants to come here and win every day, and this is a good atmosphere to be around.
Ryan, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
That's Jackals pitcher Ryan Fennell. I'm Brian Goudsford at Yogi Berra Stadium. Let's send it back to the studio.
Thanks. I'm Jacob Resnick here at Yogi Berra Stadium. Joining me today is Ryan Fennell. And Ryan, you being a pitcher, what do you do to prepare for each game?
Each game, about 15, 20 minutes before, I like to sit down and relax, listen to some music, focus on the task ahead, which is obviously to beat the team, but kind of look over some of the batters and see what their weaknesses are, whether they don't like breaking balls or fastballs in. Kind of study that a little bit and get a heads up.
Now you're 6'5", and that teams look for height in pitchers. How can you use your height to your advantage?
Well, when it comes to pitching, it's a big advantage, I think. You know, you stay on top of the ball, it makes it a stronger plane for the ball to come down, which is a lot harder for hitters to hit.
And you have both minor league and independent league experience. What are the big differences between the two?
The food that they serve afterwards. Competition afterwards. The competition is pretty similar, but yeah, there's not too much different other than one's affiliated with the major league team.
And what are some keys to beating the Boulders today?
Good hitting and a strong starting performance out west today. We had a good time yesterday with the starters, and we just need a few runs and maybe a little bit more luck today.
Now, Ryan, being here at Yogi Berra Stadium, have you had a chance to visit the Yogi Berra Museum yet?
I have not yet. I was going to go on my next off day though.
Oh, cool. That's all the time we have today. I'm Jacob Resnick with Ryan Fennell. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Nick Kudak here with Ryan Fennell. Ryan, you're 4 games behind the Boulders. How do you regain the advantage over the Boulders? What offensive strategy do you go in with as a team?
Get runs. They're a good pitching team, so it's tough for us, our hitters, sometimes stay back and stay focused. But we need to get guys on. We need to get guys on, and when we do, we need to score them.
And also, I know the Jackals have a lot of good hitting, have a good power team. Do you consider this ballpark a hitter's park or a pitcher's park?
Definitely a hitter's park. Playing here with the Newark Bears against the Jackals and playing for the Jackals, I've seen some balls leave the yard that I didn't think would leave any other park.
All right, thanks, Ryan. This is Nick Kudak with Ryan Fennell. Back to the studio.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Alex Hager here at Yogi Berra Stadium with Ryan Fennell, pitcher for the New Jersey Jackals. And Ryan, obviously, as a pitcher, you love to have the run support coming from at the plate, but also a team member of yours, Chris Curran, leads the league in steals. What's it like to have the help on the base paths as well?
It's great. I mean, you can stretch a double or a bunt into a double. You can do a lot of things when the running game's on. You can get guys in scoring position even with no outs. It's great.
And right now the Jackals are at the middle of the pack. You're 8 games back, which does not put you too far out of contention. What do you think the team needs to do to take it to the next level and put yourself in contention at the end of the season?
I think we need to come out and win the series against Rockland. Quebec's running away with the years in first place, and playoff consists of the first and second place teams. So our goal right now is to make sure we get into second place and make something happen in playoffs.
And you just went 2-1 in a series against Quebec, that great team you were just talking about, and you have another one coming up right after you finish playing Rockland here. What did you learn from your last series that will help you as you move into play Quebec later this week?
Well, they're definitely beatable. That's what's very important for us to know. When they have 40-plus wins on the season, you kind of start to think, well, these guys are really good. But coming out with the winning series against them is a lot of confidence for the team, which is good. Especially going against Rockland, who's also a good team, and then going back to Quebec. It's important to know that we have confidence in ourselves to beat them.
Well, thank you very much for your insight. For Ryan Fennell, I'm Alex Hager here at Yogi Berra Stadium. Thank you, and back to the studio.